interesting, Tracy, with what you've just said there about resiners. I know there was a bit of a hoo-ha, shall we say, when they posted something. I think it was in relation to Daniel Cooper or something like that, if memory serves correct. But with me as a small channel, they've been really good. They've given me 3 products to test for them, all of which I've done a review on, and they work. And the products seem to work for me. But I know what you're saying. I know there was a bit of an issue with fake reviews. If I'm being honest, they're probably not the only company that's based in East Asia that do that. If I'm being honest, they see an audience and they try to maximize it. But again, I think it's just one of those things. For me, they've been good, so I'm not going to say anything bad against them. I love the Purifier, what they've come out with. They were the first ones to come out with it. I think that Let's Resin will probably follow with one. T-Expert will probably come out with another one in 3 or 4 months. And that's how they tend to work. Wow, okay. Wow, you really fell out with them then. But I think Let's Resin will come out with one as well eventually. But for me, the biggest thing is that particular machine, the Purifier, that allows me to be less concerned about a respirator. And I know it works because, again, I know you shouldn't, but I smoke. If I go outside for a cigarette and I come back indoors, that goes to red and it picks up on those fumes. So it does work. And that's all I can say. And for me, the bubble removal machine as well, I really like it. I don't know if you saw my review, but the Let's Resin, what I don't like about it is you've got to lift it up like that. And for me, I just know I'm going to knock resin over if I do that. I'd much rather have to go in and lift it out. So I think that could be a bit of a design flaw with that one. But I think they're a great idea because if you're based in the UK, and I'm guessing you are with the GB side, hi WikiGeek Creations, nice to have you with us. It gets cold. I used to do all of my resin work in a little outbuilding in the garden. And as soon as it got a little bit colder, I couldn't do that anymore because the resin just wasn't effective. And I gave it hot water baths and things like that, but it just wasn't working properly. So I had to move my whole space, if you can see it behind me, indoors into my living room. So at least with that air purifier, I know that once I've finished the project, switch that on for 5 minutes, the fumes are gone. Because even if you wear a respirator, a lot of us don't think about when you take that respirator off, the fumes are still there. The VOCs or whatever other fumes are coming off that resin, they're still in the air. And I think that's what a lot of us forget. And it's like me, if I'm mixing up resin to do a bloom and I'm going to wait the 20 minutes, am I going to sit there in my respirator like this for 20 minutes? Probably not. And I think that's one of the biggest things that actually, when I started thinking about it, I've got a dog in my living room. And I don't want him breathing in resin fumes either. So I actually thought it was a good invention. But I can understand what you're saying with regards to the hoo-ha with resiners.